Hello, everyone. I welcome you to the Cafe Mutual YouTube channel. In today's episode, we will be diving into one of the most exciting, high potential, yet volatile segments in the market, the small caps. The small caps have been known to deliver big returns, big winners over a long period of time. They are also famous for the ups and downs. And which is why in today's episode, we will look at this particular market segment and try and understand how do you approach small cap investing? What are the kind of risk factors that one has to be mindful of? And how do distributors position small caps to their investors? Today, we are joined by Madhu Lunawat, founder, MD, and CEO of the Wealth Company. Madhu is going to help us uncover a lot of facts about a complex category, which is the small caps in the market. She will help us understand how do we really approach small cap investing, what are the kind of risks that are involved, and how do our distributors position small caps with their clients. Interestingly, the Wealth Company has also launched its small cap fund, and we would like to get some answers from Madhu on what is different about this particular small cap fund and the other players in the market. Welcome, Madhu. I'm so happy to be here with you, and thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you so much, Anita.
So, be kicking off this conversation, I'd like to know, the mutual fund industry AUM is more than it has crossed 80 lakh crores
Yes,
today,
yes.
and it's rapidly evolving. What are the kind of opportunities and challenges that our industry will see 5 years from now? And specifically, how do distributors change their strategies to be able to, thrive in this particular market situation?
Sure. So I won't say challenges because
Hmm.
we are still at what, less than 6% of
Yes.
penetration today.
Hmm.
It's a great blue ocean. So it's a
Hmm.
great opportunity for anyone who wants to start their career in this industry and for all of those who are in this industry at the moment. And looking at the size, Anita, currently, as you rightly said, 81 lakh crore we have crossed. I feel, and that's the industry estimate also, all the stalwarts have been giving, that in the next 10 years, by 2035, we believe the industry would cross to 250 lakh crore and would be nearing around 300 lakh crore. And that's where we need more and more distributors. So it's a
Absolutely.
great opportunity for distributors. But three, four things which we can learn from our, probably predecessors or other countries who have gone through the same kind of, I would say challenges, or I would say change in trends, which we have seen, for example, in USA. They have completely done away with the distribution model. The RIs have taken over there. And secondly, but still, if you see pure play DIY in USA is not even 15%. Most of them are advisory or managed accounts. And that's the trend I think we'll see in our country. We are already seeing direct being more than 50% today. And that will increase because the new investors, the Gen Z, they are very tech savvy and they basically want the control of their things. So that's where we feel this number will definitely go up. But as I said, when we see the difference between India and USA, so in US also this thing stabilized over a period of time. So in India also, I believe in the next 10 years, it's a great opportunity for good distributors, quality distributors who are investing in their businesses, who are focusing on asset allocation, who are focusing on the entire wallet share of the client and not just only selling mutual fund but also selling other products, who are using technology to their advantage. Those four things, if distributors are able to do, let me tell you, we can revert back to what USA has done in the last so many years, and the true role of an advisor will emerge.
That's a fantastic observation, actually. So, you are obviously a big believer that you need to keep upskilling themselves. The distributors have to keep learning and keep providing value to their clients through different products.
All of us, every day, I learn AI
Absolutely.
so much. Every day it's changing.
Wonderful. So tell me, Madhu, now, the Wealth Company is coming up with the small cap fund. What is the rationale behind it?
So rational, because one is, as an business owner, you need to complete all the baskets. So first is that. Secondly, probably you can ask me why now. When we launched our first set of schemes and when we discussed way back in September,
Yes.
and most of our partners, distributors who have been working with us in our alternates and PMS, they were of the view कि मधु पहला product आपका maiden has to be a small cap fund because you are known for that. But that time, Anita, we were not very confident on the market. But now quarter three results are behind us. We are seeing great uptick in EPS. We are seeing great uptick in the growth of the companies. That's where we believe this is the time now for us to launch the small cap fund.
Wonderful. In fact, that takes me to my next question. The wealth company, which is supported by Pantomath, you have obviously witnessed so many small cap funds which have scaled up and listed.
Companies,
What
yeah.
are some of the learnings that you are picking up from there? You've mentioned one already, but what are some of the other learnings that you will pick from your previous experience and apply it here so that your small cap fund is far more successful than the others?
My God, every company has been a learning, but I'll tell you 4 or 5 things. One is promoter integrity and promoter shareholding, which is very important for smaller companies because that shows the passion he or she would have going forward. Right, number one. Secondly, I generally don't like conflicting business models, and I just don't like companies which have 3, 4 parallel companies and they are not under the holding subsidiary umbrella. And we have seen, I definitely when we in our alternates or before that, when we are doing IPOs, our investors would have lost money when promoter had 4 different line of businesses because you will end up investing in one, but हो सकता है उसमें से वो नहीं चला तो promoter would have definitely an option. So complete skin in the game of the promoter along with an holdco clean structure is that corporate governance part is very important. Third, what we have seen is in our alternates, we have beautifully invested in few of the future mega trends,
Okay.
which are available only in small cap today. So that gives us a lot of experience which we bring on the table when we are launching our mutual fund as well. And four, definitely succession planning. So आपको वो एजिलिटी वो एज के साथ ही आती है. इफ यू टेल मी कि मधु तुम यही रहोगे क्या व्हेन यू विल बी 60, आई वोंट बी सो वो मैं रिस्क अवर ज़्यादा हो जाऊंगी. सो आई बिलीव स्मॉल कैप में व्हेन द सक्सेशन इज देयर, the second gen joins in, he brings lot of changes. So हमने ये भी देखा है कि lot of technology advancements comes in only when the second gen comes in, and so we believe in succession planning. That's the fourth pillar which has been my learning कि जहाँ जहाँ succession नहीं था, we saw कि हम entry तो आप कर लिए, पैसा है तो enter करना, तो पैसा लगाना तो Anita is the most easiest thing in the world to do, but whether you'll be able to exit, it's so important. So these are some of the 4 learnings I would have from my previous thing.
टेल मी, अभी ये हम तो स्मॉल कैप फंड लॉन्च कर चुके हैं. SEBI had recently flagged off certain concerns because of the overvaluation, the elevated valuations in small caps. And the response, small caps were not in favor for some time because of the subdued response and the kind of returns that it was giving. So today, how do distributors take this or position this to their clients, and why should they recommend small cap funds? What would your guidance be to them?
See, Anita, अगर ये हम last 12-15 months, any which is mutual fund, we all talk about long-term investing. Last 12-15 months has been laggard, definitely. But overall, if you see, let me talk of the industry. So 80%, north of 80%, 83% to be precise, of small cap mutual fund schemes have outperformed the small cap index. Secondly, अगर आप overall data भी check करोगे, these companies have given, these schemes have given north of 20% returns. So 20% returns, 5-year period. So I'm saying if an investor has a horizon of 5 years, this 1.5 years kind of little less. I won't say it was zero. फिर भी most of these funds have still given 5-6% kind of returns. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि complete zero हुआ है. I think more it has to do with the noise. Sure. There have been a lot of loose talks around small caps, but I think punishment is over. This is the right time now to give them a chance again.
Okay. And what do you suggest to the distributors? What's the kind of investor profile that should definitely look at small caps, and which is the profile which should certainly not have any small cap investing?
It has to go with your risk profile. But have you gone to Antarctica?
I haven't. I wish I could say that yes, I have.
So
that's
Drake Passage के बारे में
Yes.
we all have heard. That's
yes.
most violent ocean stretch when you want to go to Antarctica. And we have seen ships returning back also because the way our markets are volatile. And but क्या होता है, जब तक आप वो volatility से नहीं गुजरोगे, पास का वो पैसेज से नहीं गुजरोगी, how will you get to the beautiful scenic beauty of Antarctica? So मेरा मानना है कि जो investors less than 5 years के लिए आता है, small cap is not for them. Number one. Number two, our distributors are well equipped to do the risk profiling. So risk profiling उनको करना चाहिए. Aggressive and long term investors के लिए this is a very good product. I think this is why this attracts so much of SIP money, right, all the time. And secondly, अगर आप you are not good at taking risk, or you are one with a weak heart, then definitely you go for large caps or a multi-asset fund.
Interesting. And small cap fund wealth company का आ चुका है. There are already many other players, established players who've been in the industry long enough. Their funds have also established a certain record. Why should someone consider? Why should a distributor consider the wealth company small cap fund? This is your pitch. This is the place where you really give the distributors that this is how my fund is positioned.
This your why welcome, is such a okay. But okay, I'll try to give 2-3 reasons. One is, if you see our experience as a group, we come with a lot of I would say thought leadership, a lot of differentiation in the alternate space. We have done considerably well in the alternate space in a very short span of time, and so that brings that experience. And see, alternate investing में अनीता क्या होता है, you there's not liquidity नहीं है आपके पास, so you invest in ideas with lot of conviction, lot of rigorous research. So that is one difference which you bring on the table. We have been already doing it for alternates in large ticket sizes and now in the mutual fund. Secondly, आप देखोगे large funds. I'm sorry to all the large guys, but large funds में portfolio inertia is very high. आपने portfolio बना लिया, it's very difficult to then change. So that's an inherent advantage for any new company which is coming with a NFO, because the portfolio agility will be very high in our case. And third is जो future mega trends. Who are we? हमें ultimately we want to build a portfolio which has future mega trends and not the past baggages, right? So future mega trends में अगर आपको invest करना है, so then new companies only would be able to do that. And because in our AIF also we have beautifully invested in some of the future mega trends early. So I think that experience will help us also in our small caps. So these are some of the reasons why you must have wealth company NFO in your portfolio.
Wonderful. So that brings us to the end of this session. Very exciting, very interesting session. And thank you so much, Madhu, for sharing this with us. Viewers, you have seen that, the things that Madhu has spoken to us about. Small caps can be volatile, yes. But as Madhu has highlighted, that India growth story is far from over. In fact, for anybody who has enough patience, disciplined approach, and good asset allocation practices, small cap investing will definitely benefit them in a very big way. So distributors must take into consideration their client profile and suggest small cap funds, small cap investing to their clients. With that, thank you so much, Madhu, for sharing your thoughts and being with us today. It's always inspiring to be with you because the way you've been building the wealth company with a clear focus of long-term value creation, that's truly inspiring. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anita.
Viewers, I hope that you've enjoyed this conversation. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Share it with people that you know and are interested in exploring equity investing. Thank you so much, and I look forward to having you once again with us during the next episode.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme related documents carefully.